Tuesday, May 12th. 2 more days and I can wish my sister and my nephew both happy birthdays. It's amazing. Her son was born on her birthday. And I miss them even without the quarantine. They're not local, so I don't get to see them that often. I miss them, but it'd be nice to maybe get a chance to FaceTime with them on the birthday. I'm gonna move over here just a little, get the headstock in here, maybe cover him up a little bit, like so. I hope you're all doing okay. I'm looking at different options of songs to do. I'm really hoping I'm not getting blocked on some of these for copyright issues. I really don't quite know how to control all of this, but I'm gonna revisit James Taylor again today. This was really a fun song to do live. The way I'm taking this from a 1988 show that we did. This was a live show, and over the years the song's gone through a lot of different morphing, but this period was really kind of hysterical. James got his hands on a Revox reel-to-reel tape recorder, and he put all his background vocals on the tape recorder. But rather than, like BSing the audience and all this stuff, the tape recorder was rolled out onto stage with a spotlight on it. So it was a featured performer. Now in this show, James says a little bit, but I mean, the audience is well aware that this is out there on the stage. As time went on with this, the shtick got unbelievable. He would do songs like Baby It's Cold Outside and have one vocal on the tape and one with him. Now, the beauty of the Revox is that the tape has a magnetic eye in it. So if you edit the tape where you want it and put in a little piece of like it was either a Mylar or a clear or something, as soon as that would hit it, the machine would stop, and James had a foot switch to kick it in, and we had it timed so that it would just come right in. So as he's performing, he just hits this, but it got to the point where he'd come out and he had the machine, and the machine would go, "Hi." The machine would start talking to the people and go, "Hi folks, how are you doing? James, great to see you." And then he would, stop it and he'd go, "Yeah, it's good to see you too." And then he'd hit it, and then he'd go, "He's looking really good tonight, folks, isn't he? Give a big hand to James. He's good." And he'd be all gashong. I mean, it got into such an unbelievable shtick on here. But this was early on where he was just using it for the background vocals on this. And so I'm going to play like we did along with this one, but the background vocals are on Revox. And this is Shower the People. And I think right now this is something that the sentiment is something that we can all use a lot of right now. It's a remarkably stressful time, and I think to be able to be caring about one another and expressing that is really an important thing. So I'm going to, without further ado, I'm going to hit start and hope I remember this tune. So here we go. And this is James. On the video that I'm seeing, he's on stage, and they've just rolled out the machine, and he's about to go over and check it out. He's looking at the machine now, studying it. Now he's walking away, but staring back at it again.
Portions of the next song were pre-recorded.
I forgot my WD-40.
You can play the game, you can act out the part, though you know it wasn't written for you. Tell me, how can you stand there with your broken heart, ashamed of playing the fool? One thing can lead to another, it doesn't take any sacrifice. Oh, father and mother and sister
go. That is Shower the People, James, me, Revox. It was so much fun. People didn't quite understand what it was when it first started, and he was always great at that. At one point, James was given a pig name, and he named it Mona. And when he got Mona, she was about the size of a football, little tight, concise package, little black and white, and she grew, and she must have been maybe 400 pounds when she peaked out. And she had the run of the house. I mean, on Martha's Vineyard, we'd be out there, and there'd be Mona in the living room wandering around through the kitchen looking for stuff. And she was quite a character. But James had a story about Mona. He did a song. The song is incredibly short, and the story got so long. And I actually have a guitar stand right over here that I've got my Warwick sitting in, but it has a bicycle bell on it that's been on there since the early 70s. And when James would start telling these stories that got really, really long, I would reach over and I'd ring the bell, and I kind of like going, wrap it up now. We could have done 4 more songs in the interim. James was always a trip. I've never worked with anybody quite like him in my life. One of the most gifted songwriter, singer, guitarist I've ever known. A true character, and we spent so much time on the road. I spent 20 years on the road with the guy every year, and I loved it. I got to record, worked with his sister Kate. I did a couple albums with his brother Livingston. I was friends with the whole family, Ike and Trudy. It was a unique cast of characters in the Taylor household. But I'm forever grateful that I met James, because my life would be profoundly different had I not met James and had the opportunity to kind of jump on the bandwagon with him when his career took off. So thank you, James, for that. I'm hoping that I don't get into a hassle with Warner Brothers for doing this song now, but I can only wait and see. But I hope you're all doing okay. The weather cooled off here in LA, and I'm taking full advantage of it and getting some work done. Dogs had a nice walk this morning. I mean, it's the same routine every day. Get the dogs out in the morning, give them a nice walk, come back, do a bunch of yard work, do this. I did an a cappella video with Judith. I'm going to be filming myself all day today for the immediate family's first single video called Cruel Twist, which will be coming out, and we all are contributing little snippets we're filming, and then hopefully the editor will be able to take all of this stuff and turn it into a concept. But so far, a couple of things I've seen, it looks like it's going to be pretty funny. I mean, the band is funny, man. The guys, we're stone serious about our music, but it is quite a cast of characters. I mean, you know, it is a brotherhood, and I love it dearly, and I'm anxious to get out and do live gigs for you and get the album out to you. But I'm going to go out and do some filming and be as pretentious, I guess, as I can be. I don't know. We'll see what happens. Maybe I can just get my stunt double to do it for me. But we'll see. Again, thank you to everybody out there. Seeing a lot of crazy stuff going on, people in places where there's rules, where you are not allowed in without some kind of facial covering, a mask, and they want to push their way into the stores without it, and the security stops them, and next thing you know, there's fist fights going on. They're showing on the news prisons where all the prisoners are trying to spread the virus because they think it's going to get them out earlier. I mean, there's just this pervasive kind of an insanity that's settling in, and I can understand with everybody being quarantined and finances and all these things, but try to be smart about this. I mean, they killed a security guard because he wouldn't let somebody in without a mask covering their face. They shot him and killed him. This is madness. So please be smart. Let's try to let this thing, run out. Let science take its place in here and try to get this resolved for us. But thank you so much to all of the people that are daily putting themselves at risk for this. Doctors, nurses, teachers, people at the markets, people making deliveries for you, people that are running around delivering food from all the stores, the restaurants that are trying to maintain being, viable until they can actually seat people again. All that stuff. Just be smart and be thoughtful and be caring, and we will get through this eventually. But I'm just going to focus every day on my little ditties here, and just hope that you keep enjoying them. I'm having fun with it. I haven't played Shower the People in a long time now, so it's fun. It's fun to see these things again. I kind of go through a little bit of a mind melt, going, wow, I remember where I was the first time we played that, the first time we did this. It's an interesting journey for me too. So you guys take good care. I'm going to say goodbye right now, and I will see. I'm going to go down right now and get some goddamn WD-40, and I'm going to spray this chair because it's really making me crazy, and that's not a long trip for me to get there. So I'll see you tomorrow.